on, Starscream.
What's up, YouTubers, one and all? Mine's Fate1987, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Energon Universe Megatron. Oh my god, just stand up, please, would you? There you go, now it's focused. Now it's focused. Energon Universe Megatron. And, by the way, yes, I'm in my new setup, kinda. This is on top of my dresser in my new room, but I haven't said that before. I should have said it inside the, I did say it inside the Megatron Studio Series review, which, hi there. So, yes, this is based off of Energon, one of the worst Transformers shows. I know I've not watched it. On the side, we have 40 years Transformers, so that's good. Block the glare a little bit. I'm kind of just focus. There we go. So there's Magmatron, and there's Galvatron, and there's also Tidal Wave. Honestly, I kind of want to get Magmatron above all else in this poster. But on the back of the box, you got your obligatory product shot, and that's basically it. So let's open him up and see how cool he actually is. And for the third Megatron in a row, here is Core Class Megatron out of his packaging. And you know what? He's worth it. He's worth every, I don't know, just $10. Of course, that does come with issues, but it doesn't matter. He's a fun figure. And he comes with quite a few accessories, not gonna lie. See, these are the accessories. 3 accessories for a core class. You don't see that often, do you? This is based off of the Energon universe, so basically one of the worst Transformers shows. But by far, I like it. I like how simple it is. Now, of course, this being a core class that is not in scale with the usual Legacy or Studio Series, means we have to bring out something called Cyberverse. Yes, it's time to bring them back in. Give me a moment. So, after a short pause, here he is next to TFP Megatron, and honestly, I don't know which one is better. I really don't. I like what each are going for, especially when how each of them transforms. I like how both of them have their legs form some kind of part of the wings, in a way, and have their arms are kind of swept back, but they are completely, and the cannons on top, but they're completely different. And I don't know which is better. Honestly, I'm going to go on a limb and say Energon. As much as I do not like the show. Well, then again, this is just basing off the figures. Or the design, I don't know. I really don't. For a less confusing topic, let's just pair them up with an Optimus Prime figure that I have, which, yeah. I kind of wish I got a core class Optimus, like a G1, which honestly, I think I should. I think I should start collecting the actual core classes. The Legacy and the Kingdom ones. And then here's just next to 2, Legion classes. I think this just about works. And finally, this is the best I could do for what is essentially an Energon Starscream. There you go. If you see the clip at the beginning of the video, you know exactly what this means. So, yeah. Now, compared to other figures, like, say, Core Class RC, for example. I don't know. But at this point, we can't really compare it much to the actual figures. I mean, we could bring in Dropkick, aka one of my later reviews. But I don't know. I really don't. Let's just get straight into transformation. And the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to take the cannon off, and we're going to take the guns off. So we got that done. We're going to lift the wings up, and we're going to take the legs, take them off, and kind of angle them back, spin them forward, bring the foot down. Be careful with how you transform the legs, because they can and will pop off. Once that's done, spin around the arm. It's a bit stiff, but it's doable. Spin around the arm. Man, this one's even more stiff than I thought. And then spin this around. And then kind of just angle these as much best you like. Flip this down to kind of lock it in place. And finally, turn the head. And there's Energon Megatron in his robot mode. I mean, what can I say? What can I say about this guy? I mean, I don't know much of Energon Megatron except that one meme. And then also the line where he's yelling at Optimus, or no, I think that's Galvatron that he's saying that he's yelling in that one, which means I cannot use it for this figure. But if the Galvatron is good, I might get it. I mean, it's gonna be a repaint, of course, because that's basically what it was in the show, a literal freaking repaint. But I honestly think we have a winner here. Like, this is a good figure. Like, sure, it's limited, yes, but it's got 3 accessories compared to the usual 1 or 2. That's crazy. So, these weapons can be put on the shoulders like this. Basically, you didn't need to take them off during transformation. And then the cannon arm can kind of just go like a sword, which also this is a tank cannon, so this is reminiscent of his, his Armada version, which honestly, I have been thinking a lot about getting the Armada Megatron, believe it or not. Though I might go for the Galvatron because I have too many Megatrons. I don't know. Then again, I did like the Armada Megatron, and whatever, it's just going to be possibly the same. But you also turn into a tank barrel, like a cannon. You can have these on the shoulders, like actual, like, shoulder cannons. Like that. You can angle these wings out however you like. But honestly, I think you're also good as... I think this is the weakest part, but it does hold up. A gun. Or you can hold it as a sword. So, he's got options. And I really do like it. Also, I think this is one of the few Megatrons that pulls off the left arm cannon the best. Because I don't usually see a Megatron with a left arm cannon. But this works. I don't know why, but it just does. We're just gonna put this here. And now time for articulation. He's got a swivel for the head, unfortunately. Ball joint for the elbow, for the arm, so they can go 360. He's got a ball joint, and it's a very stiff one. For the elbow, no wrist, no waist. Legs can kick forward that far. They can do the full splits. They can go back that far, and that is a very little far, sadly. He has a thigh swivel, so that's good. He has a knee bend, but watch it. This is not going to hold long. This is as far as you can go. You go farther, it's going to pop off the ball joint. Or pop off the pin or whatever. I mean, it's not a pin, it's just more like a friction hinge. It's kind of embarrassing. and then finally a toe tilt, which is mainly for transformation. So, ironically, he has way more posability than I hate to say it, but this guy's honestly the better toy. Because this guy has more weapons, more posability, and honestly just a better design. Than this fucker. Yeah, I kid you not. This guy has, what was it? He has backwards butterfly? Yeah, sure. No head rotation, no wrist, no waist. Forward, back that far. Okay, he does have a plus there. Cannot do the full splits. Legs can only bend so much. And then an extra, but nothing for the feet. Of course, ball joints, and then finally, ball joint there. But way more articulation than him. And this guy is taller than him. I'm kind of surprised. Where does some of the shit go? Comparison next to a regular core class, like our most recent Mohawk, who is going to be in a later review. Don't you worry. And then if I just wanted to compare it, I mean, it's not going to be good because, let's face it, that happened off screen. You don't want to know what happened off screen. Anyways, basically this side comparison really is just kind of shit because mainly it is not in scale, but then again, half of Legends isn't. But then, would anything really be in scale these days? And that is going to be the Transformers Prime Optimus. Which, again, it's worse, honestly. Sure, he's got a ball joint, and yes, he's got this, in a way. In a way. But still can't do the full splits. Let's kick forward than backward. Like, what the hell? Nothing for the feet. The arms are just weird. It's... I'm just starting to realize that the core class is just so much better than the previous shit that we've gotten in like 2011, 2012. Which is very sad. Because I used to think those figures were better. But looking at this... Nah, honestly, this is king. This is king. Well, I mean, yes, I get it. We shouldn't discriminate it too hard because there are things like it was before a lot has changed in terms of the, shall we say, that kind of works, I guess. The, what do you call it? Regulation of articulation, I guess I could call it. I don't know exactly what people say it is, but basically it's where Hasbro made a choice of making articulation more than just gimmicks. Which also meant sometimes compromising transformation and shit, which, yeah. Anyways, here you go. Here's Energon Starscream, and yeah, it's not in scale. It just isn't. But, I mean, what else could I say? This Megatron is kind of good for what it is. I mean, here's the thing. Core class is going to be core class. It can't really compare to Studio Series unless it's something in scale with Studio Series. Which the only reason why it would ever be in scale with Studio Series is if it is labeled Studio Series. And then there are some of the one-offs like Rat Trap from Kingdom that could scale well with regular day figures, which yeah, just, I don't know. But anyways, to transform this guy back into vehicle mode, we had enough of talking. First you want to do is that you want to spin the head around. Like so. You want to flip this up, and that's just going to soft click into place. You want to bring the wings up, and then you're going to spin these. And then from here on, you're going to bring these all the way up for now. I hate this ball joint on this arm. It just sucks. Then you're going to fold the feet, fold these, and then be very careful as you do this. So there is a tab here. You're going to slot right there, and then just kind of bring the arm back just enough. Have the wing collapse over it. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Bring it over. Don't pop it off. Bring it over. Tab into the slot. Push the arm back as far as it can go. Slot it over. And then finally, for the finishing touches, you're just going to tab these back together. Which I do like how they're kind of together. Like they kind of make a V shape forward so they can kind of make a super blast together. That's pretty neat. And then you can face this one of two ways. You could face it like a cannon. Or, which my idea is, face it backward. That way this cannon can actually act as an extra thruster. And it kind of gives more bulk to the back as well, instead of kind of bulking the front. Which I really do like. And that's it. That's Core Class Megatron all reviewed. And that's basically it. So the next review is finally going to be figures that I should have reviewed last year. But I didn't because of Christmas and because of, well, me being depressed. It's finally time that I get off my ass and do real reviews of figures that I've collected for the past month and a half. Because while this wave, while these last 3 Megatrons were something great, quite honestly, I haven't even scratched the surface of what good my collection is recently. How much I've collected. Sure, you've seen unboxings, but you haven't seen all of it. And soon, you will. The next review is going to be Transformers: The Last Knight Berserker. It's about time we finally reviewed that boy, ladies and gentlemen. And what a painful boy he is. Look at that. He's even fucking self-destructing right now. You'll know why I call it self-destructing when I actually do the review. But thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you click the notification bell for more updates and videos that I upload. Make sure you like, comment, share, and please subscribe. Subscribe because I would like to hit 500 before April. If we hit that number, I have a very special stream I'll be doing for you all. And then on top of that, if we hit 475, I'll be reviewing my Unicron. Yes, it's about time I finally review my Unicron. So, that's basically it. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. And as always, till all are one.